This is one of my favorite comfort foods. So let's get started. Okay, for my recipe, I use 80% lean hamburger and then 1 pound of Italian sausage. Also, I'm gonna chop up 1 medium-sized onion to cook with this. We're gonna be using just a little bit of olive oil, probably about a tablespoon, not too much. I'm turning it on medium-high heat. So this pan is getting hot. We're gonna put in these onions. And so now we're gonna put in our ground beef. I have my meat masher. You can also freeze this soup. We're going to be adding a teaspoon of salt. About half a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, we are going to be adding about 16 ounces, so 2 cups of beef broth. About half of this. Okay, this is the Italian spaghetti seasoning mix. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. Kind of big tablespoons. We want flavor. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. It smells so good, y'all. 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. I'm telling you, Southern people got to use that sugar. Then we're going to have 12 ounces of crushed tomatoes. Y'all. 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Remember, this is soup. We're going to add some carrots, but I only have these carrots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up these carrots just in little round circles. I know that they're normally shredded in Fagioli, but I'm cutting mine up into little round circles. Then I'm going to be adding a cup of celery. Now I freeze my celery because it's going to go bad at my house. So I freeze it and use it for soups all year long. It's just a great way. You get it on sale. Celery is very inexpensive. You can even buy the organic and just freeze it. And I chop mine up and it's already ready to go. This is my celery. I'm going to use about a cup of it. It's already chopped up. Going to put it right in this soup. You do not have to waste your vegetables. You can just freeze them and use them another time. They'll be great in soups and stews. I do spinach that way, carrots, everything I do that way. Okay, we are going to be putting in 1 15-ounce can of red kidney beans, juice and all. 1 15.5 ounces of cannoli beans. Needs about another half a teaspoon of salt. Now these carrots are going to cook all day in that slow cooker. I could just keep it in my little Dutch oven, but I'm not. I'm gonna put it in my crock pot. Since I put it together, I went ahead and put it together in here, but I'm gonna use my Dutch oven to bake my bread in. And then right before it's done, I'm gonna add my noodles and throw my bread in. It's gonna be delicious. We don't wanna throw our noodles in right now because they will get all soggy and kind of disintegrate. We don't want that. We want to eat it good. Now I don't have any of the little tiny, I think they're Dilatelli or something like that noodles. I am just going to use some macaroni noodles. You can cut up lasagna, spaghetti noodles, fettuccine noodles. Oh, fettuccine would be good, but I'm going to use the macaroni. We are going to need 3 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And I am going to be using the White Lily today, the White Lily all-purpose flour. We're going to take out about 1/4 of a cup to put it out on the counter. Okay, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1.5 cups of warm water. Mine in the microwave for like 30 seconds. I just do, it makes the yeast do better. One and a half cups. This bread is so easy, y'all. Just so easy. But you do want it warm, and this is warm. This is not steamy hot, it is warm. I'm going to take a little bit of flour and put on my hands so I can work with this dough. Kind of push it together. Take this dough and put it on a piece of parchment paper and go ahead and put it in my Dutch oven. Then I don't have to do anything. It'll rise and then I'll pop it in that oven. Got out my parchment paper. Couldn't wait to use this. Just gonna, ta-da! How easy. Amazon. I'll link them below. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on this. I'm gonna stick it right in the pan. I'm gonna let it rise 4 hours, and then I am going to pop it in an oven. It's gonna be delicious. All right, so I'll see you back in about 4 hours. I just woke up from a nap. I normally don't take naps, but I need to get this bread on. Oh yeah, the oven is preheated to, let me see. This is my bread. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It smells wonderful. I'm gonna bake it right in there. I just took my bread out of the Dutch oven, my little Dutch oven here, and I'm gonna pop it right in the oven so it'll get good and hot. And I got to wake up. What's wrong with me today? But I am going to put this in the oven and let it get hot. I love it. My little Dutch oven, my little pot is going in the oven at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take and shape this dough. It's just on the parchment paper. And it is so soft. And y'all, it smells so good. And it's more than doubled in size. I overslept. I'm going to shape it and put it in there for 35 minutes. Then I'm going to take the lid off and bake it for another 10 to 20 minutes. So to get brown, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I'm ready for supper, even though it's gonna be an hour and a half off. That's okay, life goes on. I needed that nap. And, oh well. But I'm hungry. Just a little pinch of flour. I'll shape my dough. I'm gonna score the top just a little bit. This is my soup. The carrots are tender. There's cannoli beans, carrots. Our soup is ready. We got that bread. I'm fixing to get it in the oven. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. This is our bread. I've already formed it. I just put it in some plastic wrap. This parchment paper, I'm gonna take the plastic wrap off, and the parchment paper is gonna go right in that pan, and I'm gonna stick it right in that oven. Okay, we're gonna stick it right in the oven. Keep it right on this parchment paper. Stick it right in the pot. Make sure you do not touch that lid. Make sure you have some silicone handles. Set a timer for 35 minutes. He's hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and dish him up a little bowl of soup. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Oh. I love you. Hi. So sweet. I'm gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of Parmesan because he's hungry, y'all. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. This is mine and his, not just his. Oh, and we're gonna get some bread in just a minute though. We're gonna let this cool, and we're gonna slice that bread up. We're gonna have fagioli and homemade bread. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Sorry, he's gray. Grandma's. He didn't want to share with Grandma, so Grandma got him his own bowl. Y'all, I'm serving up this soup and forgot to put my noodles in it. I gotta go get them out and let them cook for about, I don't know. My grandson is eating it like crazy and ain't a noodle in it. I don't know. I slept too long today. This is what goes on. I'm gonna go get some noodles. I don't know. Just some little noodles I got. Kazarsi? I don't know. They're just some cute little noodles. So sorry, guys. But he was eating that soup like it had noodles in it. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to put them on the stove in a pot of boiling water and then stick them in there, and then they'll be done. Put the lid back on. That's what I'm going to do. Take half the time. Just one of these pots. Welcome to my life. My dog is barking, my water's running, and my grandson's over there eating soup without noodles in it because he was saying, but it's got a lot of beans. He's picking out the beans and eating them. So I think he loves beans like me. It's wild around this house right now. Is it good? I don't think this water wants to boil because I want to eat. I want to show you what I ordered today for a sweet friend of mine who is just learning how to can. She has a big garden every year, and she's just going to learn how to can. And she's never canned anything, so I'm sending this to her. And it's just a little simple water bath canning book. I think she'll like it. Angela Barnett. This is who this is by. The Ultimate Water Bath Canning Book. Okay, I'm going to take these noodles up. That noise is water running in my sink. But I got to wash up them few dishes. My dishwasher's full. I'm going to strain these noodles. This is my Fagioli soup with my artisan bread. I'm letting it cool and I'm gonna slice it up. My family is starving. We're just tearing off big chunks and we're gonna dip it in our soup.